Hello, everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to Monday's Mental Moment with Dr. Danita. On last Thursday's baggage claim, Unpack Your Bags with Dr. Danita, I had the privilege of having my daughter on the episode, and the episode was parenting the other side of 18. And we shared how we, as mother daughter, adult to adult, have been navigating our relationship. And although we consider ourselves to have a pretty healthy relationship, it's definitely not perfect, and various life events have caused it to at times be rocky. And so, if you didn't catch last week's episode, head over to my YouTube channel at Dr. Danita Thompson and make sure you catch the replay. And also, don't forget to subscribe so that you can get the uploads, or you can get the notifications, I should say, of the episodes that are coming out weekly. And so tonight, I'm just going to share 6 tips for navigating a healthy adult to adult mother daughter relationship. So, tip number 1, spend the proper amount of time together. So, a healthy mother daughter relationship is one that allows for closeness, it allows for togetherness, but simultaneously independence and space. And so, you want to make sure that you spend the proper amount of time and you're not smothering each other. And so, what is the proper amount of time? The proper amount of time is what works for the two of you. And so that needs to have a conversation between the two of you. Number 2, don't engage in making each other feel guilty. Being overly critical, that can absolutely wreak havoc in a relationship, and it's just not helpful. It's not helpful to be critical. It's not helpful to bring up mistakes and to kind of fall into that guilt trap, that trap of guilt kind of speech with each other. So number 2, do not make each other feel guilty. Number 3, don't try to change each other into different versions of the other. So you're not trying to change your daughter and have her be a version of you, and you're not looking for your mother to be like you either. Appreciate and honor each other for their uniqueness and for their unique personalities and unique likes and their unique dislikes and the differences that you have. Accentuate those things that are positive and talk about what you appreciate and respect most about each other. Number 4, engage in positive conflict. Adult mothers and daughters should create safe spaces, safe places for each other to speak, to speak your truth, but to speak your truth with respect. That goes back to the eliminating the criticism and guilt speech. That does not lend itself to positive conflict. You also want to make sure that you are listening to understand. Listening plays a very significant role in positive conflict. So you want to listen more than you actually talk. Number 5, both mother and daughter contribute to the relationship. I mentioned on Thursday that I am no longer, thank God, in the thankless years where I just feel like it's just a take, and a suck, and a suck, and a suck, which children and adolescents do. But now that we're in an adult to adult relationship, you're no longer in the thankless years. And so allow your adult daughter to have those contributions to the relationship, and so that it can slide into it can easily transition into more of a friendship with respect. So your adult daughter has contributions to make to the relationship so that it won't be one-sided. And neither the mother nor the daughter should have to do all the work of the relationship. And so this is a relationship that you all will be sharing. And number 6, moms As painful as it may be, allow your daughter to experience failure. We cushion way too much, and I talked about this on Thursday. That's one of my greatest mistakes, that I have cushioned way too much. So you want to be there for each other, but moms, let your daughter take her bumps and allow her to grow from them, help her to be able to navigate that growth experience from those bumps. Avoid intervening on every situation or in every situation that she may experience that you feel you have a better way, even if your way is better. Or after all, our jobs have been to help our children grow up and to be able to navigate life independently. If we step in and we intervene for every situation or every crisis or every decision that has to be made, then we forfeit that responsibility that we have had to help them grow up, navigate life, and do it independently. And so that's the six tips that I have to offer. And if you are finding that you have attempted to navigate a healthy relationship, adult relationship with your daughter, and you just can't seem to make it work, try these tips. And if these tips don't work, I know that a good therapist can help.